Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Andrew. I'm a vintage reseller slash collector specializing in mid-century decor, specifically holiday, linens, textiles, knickknacks, glassware, anything from the 40s through the 70s that catches my eye, and occasionally we will pick up some newer items. Today we're back at the auction. So I try to do one of these videos every time we have an auction because usually I buy something from the auction, if not more than one thing. So we're going to walk around through the auction house before the auction. I'll give you a preview of what we're selling, a quick overview, and then I will show you what I picked up. So stay tuned. All right, guys, it is getting warm here in central Pennsylvania. We're at a balmy 66. So there is stuff out here on the porch tonight for the auction. You got these great metal chairs. I have what I call the pie crust chairs. That's all I use for my outdoor furniture. These are great. The set of 4. This is perfect for somebody's table or a porch. You also have that great Adirondack chair set there that looks like they're in great shape. There's a lot of tools out here. You got a mower that's seen better days. Some more mowers and whatnot out here. Lots of tools. Paper cutter. And a penguin. So that's pretty much what we have outside tonight. Let me go inside and see what we got. We got some furniture. Oh, that's for next week. Over here is this side. So we got furniture, nice little table. A bit on that table for the booth. An 80s mirror up there. Washer dryer. What else? Some bar stools, some TVs. All this stuff. Another 80s mirror. Some dressers. Alright, out here in the box lot room, there's a lot of stuff tonight. Just a lot of miscellaneous stuff from a now closed antique store. Some political buttons. Ooh, anyway, let's go back here. Newer stuff. Let's see. Now, there's a couple little Christmas buttons I might bid on. So we'll come back to that. There's just lots of stuff. Some jewelry. This would be a good night for a flea marketer to come in here and buy up a bunch of stuff. Oh, it's a nice car. Some toys. Oh, wait, down here. Look at this. The old Holiday Inn Express, but it's broken. That stinks. It's over here. Just a lot of little miscellaneous doodads. Now, I did look at these clothes. Most of these are just bits and pieces and newer clothes and a lot of damage to them. So not something we need at the shop. And then some bus forms, which we have a ton of those. Some old funeral baskets. Mickey the Dragon. What's this here? It's just white sheets. Some clothes. For you toy collectors, we have all this Fisher Price stuff. I had that at my grandma's house when I was a kid. There's all these little accessories. These are kind of nice. Are these marked anywhere? But those are kind of interesting bracelets. I don't see any markings. But this one. No, but they got a good look to them. So maybe on those. We have these. These cute guys. Some stuffed animals. Lots of jewelry. Is this Bakelite? Let's see. I don't think it is. Nope. This is not. I like these little gold spoons and forks. I like those. There's just a flatware. I didn't realize, but yeah, I kind of like those. Look at this. Those are cute. Barbie. Whole stack of Dawn outfits. Are these Bakelite? Let's see. Nope, they are not. Lots of costumes. Lots of ephemera over here. What is this? A snowman. A snowman. Another snowman. Lots of books. That's interesting. This will be one of those things when I'm standing here waiting to sell stuff, I kind of look through. There's little books. I like these. These are old wallpaper borders. So I think I'm going to bid on those. I do like this set of glasses. I don't need another set of glasses, but I do like it. We'll see. Those are kind of cute too, but they're a little dishwasher. This is kind of interesting, but it's not done very well. I don't know what these are. There's a box of linens down there. This kind of I like, but I don't know. I don't need a punch bowl. I need this little box of pins here at Christmas. There's a cute little tree topper. Alright, my dad likes these fish. I do like this little vase with the bird on it. It's cute. Lots of glassware. Some porcelain things. There's a cuckoo clock. Over here, some more stuff that's newer. There's lots of toys. Some dishes. Batman sheets. But that's pretty much it. Not a lot for me, but there's some really interesting stuff here. So we shall see how it goes. All right, so I got some things here. I didn't buy a whole lot. There wasn't a lot of things jumping out at me. And I gotta tell you, some of the things that I was interested in that sold for insane amounts of money that I could have never sold the things for. So To give you an example, there was that really neat hobnail punch bowl that was milk glass. It was on a tray with that. I'm trying to think what else. A little whisk brush with a silver plated handle and some gold bamboo spoons and forks. That brought $65, which I don't think there was $65 worth of merchandise. The guy that bought it, he bought it thinking that the handle on the brush was silver. I don't think it was, so I hope he's not going to be disappointed when he gets home and finds that out. Usually they're marked. You see a little monogram or a little markings, or it says sterling on it, but I don't think it was. The other things I went to buy was that black Bud vase I think I showed you in the video. There was 2 Home Goods fish that my dad wanted, and there was a mid-century ashtray that was on this tray. It was kind of towards the end of the sale. The fish had price tags on the bottom of them that said $9.99 from Home Goods. So I didn't want to pay too much for it. Some guy paid $35 for the 4 pieces, which I thought was a lot. So I did not get that. But I did get some good stuff. So first thing I bought, and this is going to be a booth item, and I'm trying to determine if I should leave it as it is or I should get the old spray paint out and do a fun spring color on this. So leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. So I bought this table. It's a glass top wrought iron table with the leaves here, as you can see. It's octagon. It's got this green finish on it. It looks to be the original finish. And I'm thinking, do I want to paint that a bright, fun color and put it in the booth and sell it? Or do I just want to sell it as is, where is? So let me know. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. What I should do or shouldn't do. I also bought the big box of linens. Of course, I was not leaving with the linens. So a couple things in here we'll showcase. This is an Anne Klein tablecloth from the 70s or 80s. Sold these before. I should be able to make my money back just on that. Lots of doilies. A really nice piece from Austria here with the original tag. It does have some staining on the back here, but I'll disclose that in the listing. Let's see what else is in here. Lots of doilies, as always. Anything really kind of jumping out? What's this? That's just a butterfly. So this appears to have been from an antique dealer that kind of went belly up. They used to come and spend crazy money at the auction and buy just about everything. It was almost to the point where people couldn't buy things. Oh, what's down here? Oh, here's a cute little tablecloth. It needs to be washed. So I might be doing that tonight, is washing, because it looks like some things have been sitting, somewhere for a while, but I'll wash it out. Here's another pretty little doily. So we'll do doily lots on that. But anyway, she used to come and buy crazy amounts of stuff and pay crazy prices for stuff. And this was about 15 years ago, and her store closed about 10 years ago. So most of this has been sitting in a storage building. So just to give you an idea. There was some interesting things in there. I picked up this little box of Christmas pins. There's this guy, the spun head guy. And then these are pins that have Santa. It says health for all. As you can see there. Ooh. I'm gonna take these out of the package because, she had $10 on this one. It says health for all. Let's see, I thought there was 3 Santa pins, maybe not, maybe 2. And this one is another health for all. He has kind of suspicious looking eyes there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's that. So I thought this one was kind of fun. It says, I saw Fantasyland, Gettysburg, PA. It's got a little gnome on it. So that was all, I think I paid like $2 for all that. And she had the Santa pins at $10 each and the Fantasyland pin at $18. So I'm pretty sure that's why they didn't sell. Also in that lot, there was 2 pieces of Halloween, which I really liked. This little cardboard cutout, which I think is really cool. He'll look cool in the Halloween display. So a hobo and a pumpkin. I liked him. And then this is an older piece that was in some ephemera that I pulled out so we could sell it separately. This is from Bastille Halloween Buck. Look at that, with the little witch and the clock face and the owl. So that's a fairy. I like that. So I think I paid, well, actually, I think I paid $2 for the pins and that, so not too much. Where I spent some money came into play with some wallpaper. Yes, I bought some old wallpaper. I thought it was pretty cool. First off, there was this Schumacher print book with wallpaper in it. And I want to see if I can find you some cool patterns. So, for instance, the book's falling apart, but I think people could use it for crafting. You have that, which is that flower power. There's all sorts of, I see one in here. Super shiny metallic paper. This one's kind of fun. There's that one. But I thought somebody would like this, so I picked this up. And it came with, I want to see if, I'm still looking here. It's a lot of like very crazy pattern, like floral patterns like that. And then this one, which is, I mean, that's some crazy. Okay, and along with the wallpaper book, I got several boxes of vintage wallpaper borders from like the 50s, I would say. And I'm kind of excited to show you. So there's 4 boxes of this border, which is like a fruit and ivy, perfect for like a kitchen or a dining room. So that's kind of cool. I'm trying to carefully roll it back, and so I can put it back in this box here. There's, let's see, so there's 4 boxes of that. There are 4 boxes of, where is it? I just misplaced it. No, is this the one that goes in here? No. There's one, yeah, we'll figure this out. There's 1 box of this lovely little blue floral border. I'm sitting here going, wait, does this go, did I open one of these? Did I not open one of these? No, that doesn't go in there, that goes in here. So I'm trying to keep myself organized here, but it's, I think the problem is I put one of the borders back before I opened or turned the camera back on. We're dealing with a sick puppy still. He had his surgery last Tuesday, did fantastic. To everybody that asked, he was a champ. Came home, was the perfect dog, patient with everything. And then Sunday, out of the blue, he decided to start taking his bandage off. He did not have to wear a coat up until that point. So I was at a birthday party about an hour away from here. I was on my way home. He pulled the bandage off. We had a camera set up because Brian went to work. And so we we ended up, we've been monitoring him, we'll say. And he's been back to see the vet on Monday so they could check him. They were okay with the wound. We left it open all day yesterday. And this sucker has a cone on and still managed to figure out he can get to the wound. So we've been keeping an eye on him. He went back today. They did something really cool, and I'm going off on a tangent here, but I think it's kind of neat. The doctor did what they call a laser treatment on his wound, and actually it's helping it heal. So he did one today. He's going to do one again on Friday. Right now he just has we cut a tube sock so that we could put a sleeve over the leg, and he's drugged. So he's downstairs sleeping. I just went down to check on him to make sure he hadn't woken up and decided to go around again and try to lick his wound. But back to the wallpaper. I got kind of sidetracked with that and forgot where I was. So then there's this really cute one. I got 4 boxes of that. That was really cute. And I am so excited about this last one. So excited about it. I totally did not know. And I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 boxes of these. And most of these are 12-foot rolls. But I didn't know what this one was until I opened it up. Bam. Fish. How cool would that be in the mermaid bathroom? Just saying. I know some other people that have mermaid bathrooms that might like this in their bathroom as well. It's a tiny border. It's not real big, but it actually is almost the same color as the walls in there. There's a little blue stripe on the... So yeah, I might have to learn how to do wallpaper. I actually would like to do some peel and stick wallpaper, and I have a picture of a piece of wallpaper from the 1960s that I would love to use for peel and stick. If anybody has any recommendations of sites to go to make your own peel and stick wallpaper, drop me a message or leave a comment down below. I want to do one wall in the kitchen with some cool wallpaper to kind of go off the 1950s, 60s vibe. So if you know of anybody, let me know. Or a website, I should say. Or even if somebody makes it and I can send them a picture of it, I would love to get some peel and stick. That way, if I don't like it in 5 years, 10 years, I can kind of just peel it down. But the last thing I bought, and I really was not trying to buy it, but it was such a good deal, was this set of glasses with the leaves on it and the picture. Now, the picture is a little faded, a tiny bit faded. The glasses look to be in really good shape. So there's a set of 10, let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 glasses. So you get 10 of these and the picture. Also in that lot came the, and here's the price tag. And let's see, there's 4 of these, but with these mid-century green leaf glasses. So I couldn't pass that up. It was a bargain price of like $8 for the whole set. Glasses are starting to get to be a tough sell. I still have a soft spot for glasses. If I didn't have to hand wash them all the time when I use these kind of glasses, because folks, you really shouldn't put these in the dishwasher. You will get the fading, and then everything else eventually will come off. So then you'll end up with just plain glasses you just want to throw out. So I always have to hand wash those when I use them, but I thought they would be cool in the booth for a fall display, but that's pretty much what I bought. So let me know what you liked, what you didn't like. If you're interested in any of the items, make sure you check out my eBay store. Link is down in the description below. Somebody's calling me. We'll put that on hold. If you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And as always, if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are at 1193. So I would like to hit that 1200 mark here. March has been a little slow for subscribers. It's been a little slow in general, but you know, help somebody out. Subscribe to their videos so you get notified of new contents. It doesn't cost anything for you guys, so it helps me out immensely. So thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you on the next one.